so this is new. So if you guys do want coins and want the best players in the game for the cheapest coins on the market, make sure to go to UCLbuy.com and use the discount code Vizeh for 5% off your total order. If you don't use the discount code, then I will cry. So enjoy the video. In FIFA, there are some things that we all love to see. Packing Cristiano Ronaldo in a 2-player pack, packing your very first icon, and most importantly, a kit SBC. But with FIFA, there are some things which may not be the most loved. Some things that you may think is completely useless, and some features which destroy the game completely. Welcome guys to the top 10 worst features in FIFA 20. If you do enjoy, smash the like button and subscribe if you're new. We are 5,000 subscribers away from 200k, so subscribe, and if you do that, then my dad will finally love me. And also down below in the comments, tell me what is the worst feature you think is in FIFA 20. It could be one that's in this video, it could be one that you think I missed out, and if I did miss any out, then let me know what do you think I missed out down below in the comments. I'm gonna try and keep this short and sweet in this video as much as I can here, because some may lead to me having a rant, because I like to do that, because guess what, I am a very whiny person, so hopefully you guys do enjoy. So in the number 10 spot of the top 10 worst features in FIFA 20 is gonna be, you may be surprised here, but it will be the best of series in the kickoff mode. Now you may be thinking, well, okay Liam, I mean, bit petty, but like, why? Well, it's just completely useless. I don't understand why someone would want a best of series unless if they are struggling to counter 3 or 5. There's only a best of 3 or best of 5. Those are the only 2 options. So basically, it counts up if you play 3 games against your friend. If you win 2, then you win the tournament. But I don't understand the point of it unless if you struggle yourself to counter 3 in the first place. This isn't one that kind of annoys me. It's just one that just makes you think, why is it there in the first place? I guess you could count this as a useless feature than a worst feature if it makes you feel better about yourself. But out of all features that's in kickoff mode, most of them all seem to have a place. You know, headers and volleys, house rules, everything seems to be there in a logistical sense. So next time you're at home with your friend and you're ready to go play some FIFA, you think, you know what, best of 3, okay, don't you fear, because next time you will not have to whack out your calculator to make sure that you know who's in the lead. You got the best of series to save your life and to save your sensitive brain of doing simple math. Coming in at number 9, it is going to be the Volta Story mode. Now, I know, you may be like, wait, what? Why is this in this countdown? Well, one simple reason, that is, yes, it may be kind of cool for some people. It may be, you know, kind of cool, these animations and these cutscenes, but let's be honest, guys, it's the Journey 2.0. And why I think it's one of the worst features is that I guarantee that most of you guys have barely even played it. I've done a count, I've done lists here, I've done polls with you guys on my Twitch or on my Twitter about who's actually touched Volta, and majority of you guys have not even touched it yet. So the way I see it is that EA has put so many resources onto this game mode, onto this story mode, in which no one actually even knows it even exists. It's quite sad, and the way I see it is that those same resources could have been much more used into career mode, or into pro clubs, or into more game modes, into ultimate team, or so on, or even a brand new game mode. I just think that they could have used their time much more better, and it's quite sad that most of you guys may not have even known about this in the first place. So for that reason alone, for how much resources it must have took to make this, and the fact that most people don't even play it, it must be in the top 10 worst features for me. So there you go. Number 8, and this is just confusing. It's a confusing feature, and that is the skipped simulations in career mode. Why? Why is it changed from previous years? I don't understand. So, if you're aware, the FIFA 20 simulation, when you simulate through a game in career mode or tournament mode or whatever, and typically in previous FIFAs, you can see from the first minute to the 90th minute in like in a row. So you can see who scored in what minute, and you see injuries, and you see fouls, and you can see you can go for the game and be ready. It'd be intense for like 10 seconds, and you're going through the sim to see if your team can get a W. Now, of course, in previous FIFAs, there was always an option to just skip it if you so wish, but you had the option to do that if you felt the need to. This year, it took the choice away from you, and that if you sim through a game, it just skims it. It just sims it. It just skips through the entirety of the game from first minute straight to the 90th, and there's nothing in between. For no reason. I don't understand why they changed this. Now, this isn't a bad feature, like one that would destroy the game. It's just a pointless one that they've changed that's made it feel worse, and I just don't understand it, guys. Number 7, and it is going to be staff cards. Oh god, stat cards and any upgrade or quotation mark upgraded cards, so it could be to do with shooting or defensive work or physicality or fitness or physio or whatever. I just don't understand. It purely is there to fill up packs, and for that reason alone, it's got to be a discount. Now, no one ever buys. Do you buy these guys on the market? Do you ever go into the market thinking, you know what, I really want a physio staff card, I want a gold or silver physio staff card? No. I mean, if you do, then you're crazy. Honestly, you're crazy. This is all I ever get in my packs. 7.5k, 15k, 25k, 35k, the list goes on. 55k packs, there's always staff cards, and it purely is there just to fill up packs and to give you cards and items, which is completely useless. And for that reason alone, it's got to be in this countdown. I guess they could be helpful in some way. I imagine for contracts, it could be good. For fitness, it could be good. But other than that, I just don't think it makes a difference. So, staff cards, number 7. Number 6, and I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse here. I feel quite bad saying this, but it's the women's game mode. Again, I need to ask you a question. Have you played the women's game mode this FIFA, or last FIFA, or even the FIFA before that? Other than outside the journey, have you played it at all? I guarantee you've not touched it unless if you was forced to in the journey. I guarantee it. It honestly is just really just... no one plays. I don't think even girls that play FIFA plays the women's game mode. It just isn't as exciting. You're playing with players that you honestly don't really care about unless if you are a advocate of the women's national team. It really is just kind of meh. This isn't as a sexist thing. It's just purely as it's so out the way, and the worst part is it was brought in as a massive feature. Remember back in FIFA 16 when they brought out the women's game mode and like there's new women players in FIFA 16 and everyone's like, oh my god, you can play with women. And then guess what? People didn't care about it after like 5 days after it first came out. No one ever touched it ever again. I've not played as a woman in FIFA since like FIFA 17, and that was purely because I got bored. Number 5, and it is going to be the UCL Cards in Ultimate Team. Now, I can see reasons of why this is good, but I can also see reasons of why this is completely pointless, and it's just, I don't understand why it exists. So let's talk about the good things, right? So what is a good thing about the UCL Cards in FIFA 20 Ultimate Team? Well, simply is that it adds a different market to the game. So if you're a trader, if you're a sniper, that you can snipe these cards, because sometimes it may be needed in SBCs or objectives. So it adds another type of card on the market, therefore another kind of card to trade with and to invest in. Therefore making it more possible for more people to make money on this game through these type of cards, because let's say that there's an SBC that gives out a 35k pack and you need at least 2 UCL cards. That means that UCL cards in the market will rise up by quite a good amount. If you invest in them, you can make more money off them. But this is the one thing which I don't understand, right? Last year when there was UCL cards, it gave a +1 each card, therefore making it somewhat sense that if you pack one of these, it is an upgrade, therefore it has some sort of sheer purpose. However, this year it's got no upgrade at all. Therefore, I just don't understand why it's there in the first place. It's just set to look pretty. It's almost like EA got the Champions League license from PES and then just kind of want to flex on them and just say, hey, we're going to license, here's the cards, and we're going to do nothing with them other than make people spend more money on them for no reason, because guess what? Haha, they're blue. It's a weird flex, and you know what? I must respect the grind from EA. I must respect the title stream. Fair play, EA. Coming in at number 4, it is going to be Goalkeeper Training Cards. Honestly, I mean, if I go into a game and I see a kid with training cards, stat cards on their goalkeepers, then I genuinely believe they are like a reprobate. You put milk in first in your brews, mate. You eat raw cereal. You are just the weirdest of the weird, honestly. I was tempted to put the stat cards in your players, but at least that will make a difference. It's not, you could say it's a worse feature for stat cards, but at least it serves a purpose. Goalkeeper cards, honestly, we all know what goalkeepers are like in this game. It could be Ter Stegen, or it could be some random Irish guy from the Irish league. Most of the time they will be quite similar in how they play in the game. So if you go out of your way to put a stat card on a goalkeeper, and not gonna lie, it's gonna make zero difference most of the time, you are just odd. Honestly, that's all I'm gonna say. You are just odd, my friend. Coming in at number 3, and it's going to be the Liga de Brazil league item. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Right, so imagine that you have a league in the game, which is the Brazilian League, okay? And you could also pack a Brazilian League item. Okay, so you must be like, okay, well, I mean, this isn't that bad. I mean, maybe they don't use that much, but I'm sure someone will. No, I don't think you understand. So this item of the Liga de Brazil league training item, which you can change your manager to this league, so that if you want to build a Brazilian team, you can in that league. Well, this is the issue, right? If you actually go to the transfer list and you search your players from the Liga do Brazil league, guess what? It doesn't exist. The league shows up, but there's no players to play in that league. So there's this item which serves zero purpose. You can't build a team around these players because the players do not exist. So this is literally just there to fill up packs because that's all you say. Because it's just there, so that it's just another thing which you can pack, which means that you can't pack another contract, which is somewhat usable, a fitness that is somewhat usable. No, you pack one more Liga de Brazil item, which, by the way, I pack them a lot conveniently. It is purely there to waste your time and waste your coins and to waste your space in packs. What's the point of this league if there's no players in the game to play in the league? I don't understand why it's there, guys. Number 2 now, we are almost at the top spot, but one more to say before we get to number 1, and it is going to be the price of FIFA points. Yes, you may think this is quite obvious, but let's do the maths here, guys. Let's look at FIFA points. If you want to open just a few packs, let's say that you want to open £16 worth of packs, right? So that means you get back 2.2 thousand FIFA points. Okay, so 2,200 FP. Okay, how much can you open with 2.2k worth of FIFA points? Well, my friend, that's one 100k pack, and then probably a 7.5k pack, and that's pretty much it. That's worth of anything. £16. £16, like £16 may not be a lot to some people, but to some people it is. Like, it really is. And the fact you can only open one 100k pack, which, by the way, I've opened many 100k packs in my time from Gold 1 rewards, and trust me, they're barely ever that good. There's so many ways to, make money in this game. You're through rewards, through SBCs, through trading, through sniping. There's so many ways to make money in this game. Now, you don't need to put money in the game at all. Thank Christ for that, man. But some people do, and they don't actually realize the poor value they actually get out of these packs. So next time you get Gold 1, if you do get Gold 1, or see someone's Gold 1 rewards, and you see them open their 200k packs, just keep in mind that's how much £32 is nowadays. £32 is not money to be messing around with. Like, that's a good amount, and you say you can open 200k packs for that, and then what, 7.5k packs, which, by the way, is most likely going to be useless. It's disgusting. And coming in at number 1, and if you play FIFA for at least a good 10 seconds, and you know that this will be the number 1 spot, and my friends, welcome to the number 1 worst feature in FIFA 20, and it's going to be Dropback. In custom tactics, Dropback 1 depth is the worst feature in FIFA 20. It is the main reason why so many people despise this game. Now, you can play well and fun with balance and with fast build-up play, and you can have fast-paced games, or I guess try your best to, but this Dropback tactic right here is the reason why so many people just don't enjoy playing this game, because of how purely defensive, purely possession-based, purely slow this gameplay is. If you face someone with 1 depth Dropback, then have fun, pal. Honestly, it's gonna be one of the most boring games and frustrating games in your life each time, and it just makes the game boring for everyone else. And because people struggle to defend this game, right, therefore they feel the need to just simply play Dropback 1 depth, and then it'd be easier for them, right? But they fail to realize they are part of the reason why people don't enjoy playing this game, and it's quite funny to see it. If there was no Dropback in the game, then trust me, a lot more people would have fun, because guess what? It may be hard to defend sometimes because you don't have your entire team back, but at least it'd be more open. At least more people can score some more goals other than someone having their full entire team in their final third. I want to do some mad things. I want to have fun on this game, and unfortunately, right now, it's really hard to because of this issue alone. And guys, that is the top 10 worst features in FIFA 20. If I'm missing any else, then let me know down below in the comments. Let me know down below as well what is your most hated or worst feature in the game. And yeah, guys, if you're new here, subscribe. We are so close to 20k. And with that said, guys, thank you for watching. My name is Vizeh, and I'll see you next time. Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand
into the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby.